Namaste and welcome to Ek Mulakat, a divine show where we meet great personalities and listen to their life experiences. Today we are at the heart of faith, at this magnificent Kumbh Mela, a confluence of devotion and divinity. Today we are extremely privileged to have a revered spiritual leader with us, Paramadvaiti Swamiji from Germany. Welcome Swamiji to our show.
Welcome, Swati sister.
Swamiji, first of all, we would really love to hear from you about your life's journey. How has that been? Whether it was a very smooth going one or whether it was a very struggle. What was it? How was it? Please let us know.
It's a tough question because sometimes you suffer and sometimes you suffer because you see others suffer. So my situation was more seeing the wars and the hardship going on in this world. I just didn't want to be part of it. I didn't want to share the politics and the industry, the contamination, the environment. So I was very desperate. So at a very early age, could say 16 years, I started searching into the yoga direction. And with 17, I was living in my first yoga ashram. And with 18, I took initiation from Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, the founder of ISKCON. And I must honestly tell you, that was like a change from not knowing what to do, not knowing why I live, all the way to now, yes, I understand my Dharma, Sanatan Dharma. And now I'm 71, so it has worked for me.
Wow, a journey from 17 to 71, a profound journey which led you to spirituality. So what actually brought you to this spiritual journey was seeing others' pain, which made you feel their pain. Am I right?
Basically, but then you have to come to the most important element of that, which is the Bhagavad Gita as it is. When my spiritual master, I was reading a Gita before getting his Gita, and it was pretty diffuse for me. I couldn't really catch it. But when I read his Bhagavad Gita as it is, it was so clear. Sanatan Dharma. I'm an eternal servant of God. If I'm not serving God, then I'll be serving the industry or the ego or the lust, all these type of things. So I want to serve, but I want to serve the real cause and the real person I'm supposed to be grateful to, because I've given this life, I've given this free will, I've given this wonderful world, I've given this Kumbh Mela, look at this unbelievable event. And who gave this to me? Well, this person, that Bhagavan of my heart, I want to be his sevaka, this life and all the future to come.
Wow, that's a profound thought. Quite
It's
inspiring.
a desire, ambitious desire.
That's great. That's really pure desire.
You know, there's something called axiomatic truth. Truth which is, you cannot deny it.
Yeah.
Whether logical, scientifically, or whatever.
Right.
For us, the scriptures, they are also undeniable truths, even though they speak about elements which are beyond our rational access. You know, rational intelligence, emotional intelligence, and spiritual intelligence. Right. For understanding the scriptures, we need sometimes spiritual intelligence, which also means shraddha, belief. Okay, I came to the point that there's so much axiomatic truth in the scriptures, in the Vedas, then I can understand that what I cannot understand, which is beyond me, that's also truth. So scripture becomes authority. And I'm happy. Now I have an authority. Now I know what to follow. Because if you don't have an authority, you go maybe this, maybe that. You cannot make sadhana. To make a sadhana, you have to have some faith in the process.
So then the knowledge gets transformed into power, right? Knowledge gets changed into wisdom. So Swamiji,
Gyan can become vigyan, realized knowledge. That's the idea.
Swamiji, what profound insights did you gain from Bhagavad Gita?
Oh, that is not possible to answer in a few words. My whole life is based on Bhagavad Gita. And Bhagavad Gita is so wonderful. Krishna addresses every question, every issue of life, whether, like he says, if you worship the devas, you go to the devas. If you worship the bhutas, you go to the bhutas. If you worship the ancestors, the pitris, you go to the ancestors. And if you worship me, you come to me. I want to come to him.
Wow. Okay. Swamiji, people often seek for balance. They really don't find that balance when they are looking for practicing material lives and having spiritual aspirations simultaneously. So they do somewhere seek for balance. So what advice would you like to give for the people, those who are on the spiritual path and living a materialistic life as well?
Krishna says, for one who sees me everywhere, sees everything in me, I am never lost to him, nor is he ever lost to me. That is for the tyagi, for the renunciant, and also for the grihastha. It goes for both. If you see Krishna in your home, if you have an altar, if you offer your food to him, if you work and maintain your family, that can also be seen as devotional service. But if you are unmarried and a tyagi, then you don't have so much things to worry about. You just do all this service, whatever, like organizing such a Kumbh Mela camp. How much work is behind this? It's unbelievable. So many. That's devotional service. And if they're volunteers, if they did this only for the sake of spreading the message, then it is bhakti yoga, karma yoga, bhakti yoga. It depends where the heart is developing, what is the aspiration the sevaka has. There's hope for everyone.
Right. Swamiji, what difference do you see in devotion and liberation? Can you explain both of those?
Liberation means I want to stop being engaged with anything, becoming something like into a void stage.
Okay.
What that void stage may be, we cannot describe. It is beyond words. But I came here today and I had the chance to become interviewed by Godlywood and by you, Sister Swati. So I want to do this lifetime, next lifetime, forever. If you say you'll never see Swati again, you never see your Guru again, you never see God again, that is this mukti stage. But devotion stage means I want to have my jivatma being a sevaka in the relationship with my provider of mercy and everything forever.
Wow, that's beautifully said. Swamiji, whether it's possible to really get liberation in this lifetime, how do you look at it? Because most often people come to Kumbh Mela for seeking liberation. They want liberation from life. So is it really possible to get in this lifetime? What do you want to say?
I don't come here for mukti. I come here to remember Lord Vamanadev, who poked a hole in the universal shell, and Mother Ganga came in, and it came and down through the heavenly planets to here in the form of Ganga. And I'm offering my respect to Ganga, where Yamuna, which bathed Lord Krishna, Gopas and Gopis, joining with the Ganga here in this Kumbh, in this Prayag Raj. And I want to get the purification that I can become an eternal servitor. So this is my reason I'm coming to Kumbh Mela. But really, all the people who come here, God knows each and every one of us. He knows what we are up to, what we are ready for. And yes, he's the one, he's called Mukunda, the giver of liberation. So he can also give liberation if somebody aspires that.
Swamiji, that really brought us great insights. We would also like to know what was your latest self-realization through spiritual practice that you attained. Can you share one of them with us?
I have no realization.
Okay.
I'm just a beginner. This is a very long way. And there's a word which says, every sinner has a future and every saint had a path.
Right.
Path. So we are praying for mercy and what I gathered from all the instructions which I got from my spiritual master, matter what, go on. Put it in the hand of the Supreme, what you will be allocated with for your next step, for your next progress to be made.
Thought of, being a godly servant, of serving this world, serving humanity, right? So where did this come from? What was your inspiration? What was that motivation that gave you such a big vision, or a dream, a desire?
We are made up by the mercy of our Guru and his parivar, and I've seen it's actually very simple. I want love. If you don't give love,
Right.
you don't have no right, no
True.
claim.
True.
I want knowledge. You have to give knowledge.
True.
So everything I am looking for, I have to try to give this to everybody who I meet.
Right.
And that is the best I can. I cannot give anything I don't have.
So true.
And my faith, that's also what I have. So I also try to share my faith with others who are looking for faith answers of the infinite, which is amazing. And when I go around in Kumbh Mela and I see so many different types of people, all saying, we belong to Sanatan Dharma. I know I'm the right path.
Yeah.
It can't be wrong.
Yeah.
Actually, it's a good thing I like to tell you. When I was a young boy, 15 years or so, I was in a party. And after the party, we all got very hungry. So we went to the fridge and there was a can with cold meat inside. And I pulled it out. And a friend was standing next to me and he told me, do you know that the yogis of India would never even touch this? What to speak of eating it? And I looked at this can, I looked at my friends, I put it back, and from that day on, I never eat meat again. This one sentence, all the yogis of India would never touch, they cannot be wrong. Right. All these yogis, all these searchers for truth, they come to the conclusion we should not eat our brothers and sisters' flesh. So this was very important on my path.
Swamiji, today as you have come to Brahmakumaris, have you ever been before here in Brahmakumaris, or what have you heard about Brahmakumaris? What do you know about it?
Yes, I was many times meeting with members of Brahmakumaris, and in Ujjain Kumbh Mela we performed. We were invited by Daddy Janki to perform our drama, The Last Chance, which is the drama is like your exhibition, more or less, in the form of a drama. And she invited us, we performed it there. That was the introduction of our environmental projects in Vrindavan. We work for the cleanliness of the Yamuna, for the saintliness of the whole Braj Mandal. We have a website called Braj Mandal Act Now. You can look and see our activities there. And that whoever is like-minded, we always will meet along the way of the Kumbh Melas and the other spiritual journeys around the world.
So true. So you have been associated with Brahmakumaris past then. How was your experience today coming to Brahmakumaris when you visited, when you saw the exhibitions and, the rally and everything? How did you feel? What are your thoughts?
I appreciate all your efforts. You make so many hardworking contributions for Sanatan Dharma, not only here in Kumbh Mela, but also around the world. I have not been to Mount Abu so far, but what can I say? Whatever our brothers and sisters in the different, this beautiful array of Vedic searchers which are in the Sanatan Dharma, I have my full respect for them.
Thank you, Swamiji. Swamiji, there's a last question which I'd like to ask is what message would you like to give to the youth, those who are seeking spirituality in their lives and they are not clear on their path, whether to choose this path or no, because there are many distractions in the world and they get easily swayed away into those distractions, and though their inner calling says them that, okay, this is the path that we really need to follow, but they are not able to take that bold step as you took in your age of 17. So what would be that message that you would like to give to the youngsters over there watching us?
This is a very important question, and not only the youth is carried away. YouTube junkies, Facebook junkies, and all this is a very great, it's a new age, it's a new challenge, but in the root cause, it's all the same. Like it's just amplified, the speed is much faster. So I know many young people who are very, very upset with life, just like I was upset in that time. And I recommend to them to take advantage of the same YouTube and the same social media, because in there they will also find the answer. Like Godlywood is present on the YouTube. It's present. So
Yeah.
the devotees, the those who care for the welfare of others, they have invaded the same space to supply guidance to them. So you can spend your time watching things on Godlywood, and you can also spend your time just looking at nonsense. And so that's basically the what. Of course, if they can renounce social media and just get the experience of ashram life, at least for a vacation, that's very good, very recommendable. If you can cut this, but many people feel that if they are not connected to this, they lose the connection with what's going on in the world.
Right.
So I can see, I do feel a great pity for our new generations coming up. They have a hard job to do, but in the end of the day, the Supreme Lord is a controller, and now the test is coming in this way, the high technological way. But Janma Mrityu Jara Vyadi, they're the same. Being born, growing old, becoming sick, and dying. That has not changed.
Right.
So once they were asking my Gurudev, what about the Third World War?
Mm-hmm.
He answered, the Third World War is a point.
Okay.
But the point is one unit of a line. A line is made up of many, many, many points. Our problem is we are talking about the points, but we don't ask why is the line there. And the line is there, our selfishness. Ahang mameti. I think I'm the most important and I can enjoy whether 100 years, 1,000 years ago or today. It's the same mentality.
Right.
Exploitation, indifference, and dedication. We have to come to the point of dedication, because both exploitation and indifference, they're very much motivated by my own ego wanting to be the supreme.
Swamiji, I wish that the conversation just goes on with you the same way, but we are falling short of time, so we'll have to take a break. Thank you so much for joining us on Ek Mulakat. Thanks a lot.
Sister Swati and all the members of this wonderful family and all the viewers, my respect to all of you.
Dear friends, this human life is a gift, a sacred opportunity to connect with the divine and to serve humanity. Today, the profound insights given by Paramadvaiti Swamiji inspired us to use this gift for a greater purpose and to realize the joy in selfless service. Thank you for joining us on Ek Mulakat.